Good evening, Capricorn ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is I'm going to just give you your October's reading, okay? And I've decided to use my teacup cards here today, as well as a few other oracle cards to just give you some added advice into your situation, okay? Now, I'd like to first start off by just welcoming any new viewers and subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate your subscriptions, and to you veteran Capricorns, welcome back. Okay? So what I like to do is just to go on and just start off first with just telling you a few things about your romantic situation, and I'm going to cover pretty much all areas as they appear in this reading here. Okay? So let's start off with just examining a few oracle cards, and Capricorn, rest assured that this reading is not going to resonate for every Capricorn out there. Okay? But for those that this reading does resonate, be sure to give this reading a big thumbs up, share it with others, and be sure to send me over your comments because I certainly enjoy looking at those, okay? Okay, let's start with those oracle cards as I said that I would do this for you, okay? You have the calling and your soulmate card. I feel that many of you have already received that answer to your prayer. And I feel that many of you are already with your soulmate, I'm kind of getting here. And the cards are kind of suggesting too that there is a very strong magnetic attraction between the two of you that goes beyond time and space here that I'm kind of getting. Okay? And while the two of you might have been having some difficulties in the past here, your situation, I feel, is really kind of calling for you to have trust, all right? And have faith and know that everything is happening as the way they should, okay? And particularly also for those of you who are single, this card is also suggesting to you that you continue to trust and have faith and continue to pray because your soulmate is certainly is going to appear, just right around the corner here that I'm kind of getting. I'm feeling too that you guys may sometimes put a little bit more effort into your romantic situation and perhaps the person with whom you're dealing here. So this card is kind of telling you to try to be authentic. Love yourself first, okay? Because once you show that you really love yourself and you set appropriate boundaries in any romantic setting, your self respect, ladies and gentlemen, certainly makes you more attractive, more romantically attractive here. Okay? The cards are also suggesting that you continue to stay optimistic about your love life because, positive thinking begets positive occurrences here. And this faith or this positive thinking and faith is certainly is going to bring you the romance you seek. And as I said, I feel that many of you are already with your soulmate here. And I feel that, because of all of the challenges that the two of you may have been going through, you're going to go on some type of romantic interlude here that I'm kind of getting here. Or just to just get away to kind of reignite that passion that you once had. And for those of you single, you might even meet a new person where you're able to do that as well. Okay? So let's go on and just dive right deeply into your reading just to see if we have any other information that we can certainly add to what I've already indicated, okay? So what I like to do is to start off with the more negative vibrations that I'm seeing here in this reading and just, end it more on a more positive with the more positive cards here, okay? So what seems to be striking here, and I'm not going to give this my title because I don't want to alarm any of you, but you certainly have two very painful looking cards here. You have not only the teardrops, but you have the casket, ladies and gentlemen. So that's suggesting that you're gonna endure some type of personal sorrow this month here. Okay? And it seems that someone might even in fact be going out of your life here. It could possibly be to a death here. Okay, I don't want to emphasize that, but it could potentially be that. But I'm seeing someone going out of your life here. Okay, I'm also feeling too that, you know, because I'm feeling that there is another party that perhaps you may have or who might have interest in you. This may cause you, or you might be tempted, ladies and gentlemen, this month with this flag here, to lower your standards, okay? And understand that lowering your standards and hiding these secrets here, they may come back and harm you. So you may want to think twice before you kind of do that here. Okay, I'm also seeing a strong indication here that with this pail that's kind of turned over, that for many of you, it might even be time for you to kind of get out of a situation or to end a situation. Okay, it might be time for you to end a fling that you kind of gotten involved in, you know. Or I'm kind of feeling strongly too that it may be time for you to kind of make a career choice and leave a job perhaps where you are not as happy as you would want to be, okay? But keep in mind, with all of this stuff that's going on here, you need to be very realistic about your situation here and beware of self deluding yourself, okay? And I'm kind of feeling that there's some type of a fervent wish that you guys like to like to kind of materialize this month here, but I don't feel that it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen, but I think that now is not the time for it, okay? And despite all of these challenges, the clouds here are kind of suggesting that your problems are only of a temporary nature, so that's something positive that you can look forward to. But you have to understand that, you know, particularly these few remaining weeks here, you have to try to uh, keep balance in your situation here, and you need to handle things a bit more carefully here with this grasshopper, okay? And while some of you may not know what to do or know how to handle your situation appropriately, the council here is assuring you that you're definitely going to be shown the way here. And you're going to realize by the end of the month that you've worried over nothing here with this well, a great worry over nothing here. And if you guys have been kind of seeking information or perhaps looking for another job or whatever it is that you've been kind of seeking here, divine is kind of indicating that you should continue to seek that information because it is certainly available to you. Okay? And because of all of the challenges too that I'm seeing that many of you have experienced with the arrow here, many of you might not even think that you're on the right path as it relates to some area or aspect in your life. The arrow is certainly assuring you that you are in fact on the right path and you are where you need to be just at this time here. Okay? It also seems that you guys are kind of waiting on news or waiting on information or even a package or a letter to arrive here with this bird perched. And it seems that it is something important here with this bag. And it looks like that I'm seeing many of you receiving either a new job or it looks like it's going to be a raise in pay, but it certainly is going to give you a sense of achievement here and success here with this ant here. Okay. I'm also seeing that, as I suggested, with this romantic interlude, perhaps that some of you may be taking here, it certainly is further emphasized here with this carriage as well as the hammock because it shows a journey as well as you taking a vacation. Okay, it could be either physically or mentally, but I'm kind of feeling strongly pulled toward you taking some type of brief vacation here. Okay, and I'm also seeing that you guys have been developing a lot of friendships with the same sex here. And I'm seeing that with this teapot here, the friendship is very sincere. It's more of a spiritual type connection, spiritual love here. And it could be for some of you, with someone even older. Or it could be with, the person that I'm kind of feeling that you guys are in an existing situation with, and perhaps it may have gotten sour, but you guys know that that person really cares. This person might also be a bit stubborn, okay? I'm also seeing too that you guys are going to receive, it looks like a gift of jewelry here that I'm seeing that's possible here with that diamond. And I'm seeing certainly an increase and your material situation. And I'm also seeing again that when you guys go on a journey, it looks like it's going to be a very, very exciting event here with that gong energy there. Okay? So Try to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that it is now time that you kind of open your door to the divine here, because this bliss goddess is telling you that it's time for you to be happy here, you know? And let this goddess enlighten you. It helps you understand, the things that you might have gone through, and it helps you learn from those experiences here. Okay? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you are certainly loved unconditionally, despite, you know, different problems that you may have had. Okay? And understand, remember, okay? Remember how things used to be. Okay? Just recapture that wisdom that you once had. Okay? Because I'm kind of feeling that for some of you, your love life might in fact be influenced by your religious, or in fact your spiritual path here that I'm kind of getting. Okay? So now what I like to do is go on and just select a few letters for you guys. And it seems that, this guy, the cards are kind of calling for you to kind of stick with in an existing relationship. Okay? I'm going to go on and try to point out the person here who loves you unconditionally, with including these letters. Okay? And there's 20 letters. There's 200 letters in here. I'm going to only select 20 letters. Okay? And hopefully that spells out the entire name of the person that kind of really loves you unconditionally here. Okay? And seeing through your flaws. All right? So let's see. Okay? We have an R, an E, we have a U, another R, an O, an N, another R. Okay, let's get some more letters. The person that kind of loves you unconditionally here. We have an N, a D, a Y, a Q. Let's count the letters. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We have 9 more to select. An E, an A, an A, a V, an N, an S, 3 more letters, we have an R, an I, and another I. So I'm going to repeat them for you so you can have them. Make sure that you have them all. We have 3 R's. There are 3 N's. Okay. 1 D. 2 E's. 2 A's. We have an S. 2 I's. A U, R, V, O, Y, Q. Okay, I hope some of those letters help you guys and kind of identify, the person. Okay? And again, it may not resonate for everyone, but this is what I have. So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at a few things that you might want to consider surrendering, okay, during this time period. Surrender low self-esteem. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you certainly deserve success. You deserve love as well as abundance, okay? Try to set an intention to identify and kind of release any remnants of low self-esteem, which is very important. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to rest and sleep, okay? To prevent burnout, slow down and honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to kind of rejuvenate your mind, your body, as well as your spirit. Surrender negative thinking, okay? Understand that you certainly have control over your thoughts, and when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on a positive affirmation. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that really support your physical, your emotional, and spiritual healing. And last but not least, surrender to creativity. Try to let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to kind of pursue a dream or to, in fact, solve a problem. So, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, send me over your comments, and if you'd like a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Okay? Enjoy your evening. Thank you.